definitely sure women would cheat on you.
You think so? Well, those are the kind of women I will not associate with. Females shouldn't even want to cheat. And the reason women can't cheat is because there's no way to ensure paternity if a female's cheating. Modern science in and of itself, just because you can now find out who the dad is, doesn't undo 5,000 years of human evolution in which a female had to be loyal to one man so we knew exactly who the father was. Man has multiple partners, you know who the mother is, you know who the father is. If a woman has multiple partners, nobody knows who the dad is, nobody wants to look after the kid, and a woman with a child without a father or without a man around in the ancient world was toast.
He talks a lot of nothing.
I would never ever be with a girl who cheats on me, and I would never ever.
You can't.
Yes.
Did you catch that? Did you catch it? I'll continue really quick. Did you catch that? He gives this like very explicit answer. Paternity, which of course you've heard me talk on this show and Fresh and Fit and everything else. That's why men fixate on the, let's say, the visceral details of infidelity, right? I want to know whether that guy fucked you. He came in you. He had a bigger dick than I did. You're more sexually satisfied with that guy, and you would do it again. They don't care about the emotional investment because men can separate emotion from sex. That's why. And if you don't believe me, just go and look at all the guys who are addicted to porn. They separate it. Every time you rub one out, you're doing exactly that. Men don't have a problem disconnecting emotion from sex. Women, on the other hand, have to have some sort of emotional investment in that. And if they don't have it before they have sex, they have that emotional investment afterwards, or they consider that emotional investment afterwards. That's why it takes a long time for women to go from being like, you want to know why OnlyFans is so seductive for women? And I know the stats and I get it, right? But one of the reasons, besides the money, is it's like being a stripper, but you don't have to, you're doing it from the comfort of your own home. It's just like a camera. It's just a camera here. I'm the only one that's like, no, hell, even Ned's not even in here today. And millions of people will pay you for the luxury of watching you and pretending that they have some sort of intimate connection with you. Yeah, it's very seductive because the minimum, there's a minimum of emotional investment in it, but you can still be sexual. You can still get the money out of it. And I mean, obviously there's financial considerations. But the thing is like, what does that teach women? It teaches them to disassociate emotion from sex. So when you got a girl who's like a longtime porn star, sex is just like a bodily function rather than, I want to be intimate with my partner. I'm reserving this sexuality just for the guy who's going to put a baby in me and who's going to provide for me, protect me, and be parentally invested in the baby that he puts into me. That's the difference. Like, everybody takes an absolutist stance on this, by the way. Well, women can't have sex with you unless they have feelings for you. No, they can separate that. We can definitely see that, but it takes much more for a woman to separate herself from the sex act and the emotional investment in the sex act than it does for a guy. That's why pornography is and always will be more popular with men, because we don't have an innate proclivity to invest ourselves emotionally in the people that we fuck. Same thing with women. Women have an innate proclivity. Can they get past that? Can they change the software to override the firmware? Absolutely they can. Go down to Electric Daisy Festival and you'll see, go to Coachella, go to Burning Man. You'll see lots and lots of women who have the software has overridden the evolutionary firmware. Trust me. Can it happen? Yes. And more so today than ever before, because we have hormonal birth control and we put reproduction in the hands of women. So can women do it? Yeah, but not as easy as men can.
I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Of course I can.
No, you can't. Like, because the thing is with, like, this is just an assumption. I'm assuming, you have a nice life.
Haram.
No,
it's
but
haram.
I'm saying you have a nice life, you live a good lifestyle. Women will see you as an opportunity.
If I was a dumbass, yeah, correct.
Yeah, but this one said, but your attitude is what keeps a woman also. Like, do you think a high-value woman is going to sit there and tolerate a man condescending and talking to her and being like, we're different and we're this, we're that, because we're not? A woman that knows her worth is not going to tolerate that.
As professionals, we discussed the infidelity of females, and I said that female infidelity is more disgusting than male infidelity, and I think that the world agrees with me.
Yeah, they do, because it takes more for a woman to separate herself emotionally from the sex act than it does for men. That's why. And that's, by the way, that's why there's an innate revulsion to women who can do that like at the drop of a hat. So that's the easier it is, the more disgusting it happens to be. And I'm not saying this out of a sense of morality. I'm saying this from an evolutionary perspective, because it's the human revulsion response.